I have an extremely exciting unboxing to do with you guys today. It is my new filming setup basically. I'm upgrading from my iPhone 16 Pro Max to the Sony ZV-E10, and I also got a pretty expensive lens. So let's just get right into it. I'm so freaking excited. At first, I was actually looking at a camera that was 3 times the price, but I decided to go with a cheaper camera and then get a really good lens because apparently, from what I've been learning, lenses are super important and can really change the look of your content much more than getting a different camera body can do, if that makes sense. So first we have this really big camera bag. I did not think it was this big, but it is super freaking nice. It's just like the regular Amazon Basics camera bag. Alrighty, then we got the SD card. I just went for the one that can shoot in 4K, as you can see marked up here. And I just got the 256 gig because I was like, go big or go home. I'm going to be putting a lot of videos, content, pictures on this. So I just went for like the biggest size that you can get. I think it's 256. All right, next we got some newer. I don't know. This is actually a really good brand from what I've heard. This brand has actually been around for a long time, so I'd assume that they've gotten pretty good with their products because I actually started my first channel when I was 8 years old. It was like a craft YouTube channel, so I'd like do like DIYs and stuff like that. But I got like newer. I don't know how to pronounce their name. I'm so sorry. I got their like lav mics from all the way back then, and I think that's when like iPhones had like the headphone jack. Well, yeah. Oh my gosh, I freaking forgot that the old iPhones had headphone jacks because like those lav mics, I used it with like my iPad. I would record on my like iPad mini, the first generation iPad mini, and the little lav mics I got were probably like $8 from this brand. It's super handy dandy. Basically, it is a whole like charging station. It has 2 slots right here, and then it comes with 2 extra batteries, and the camera comes with a battery itself. So really you don't need to go and buy extra batteries, but for me, I'm going to be shooting a lot and I'd like to have, you know, backups and have like all these charged so I can trade it out when it like dies or whatever. All right, before I unbox this, I'm gonna unbox the Sony ZV-E10 camera, but just to show you guys, I got the 11mm lens, which is more of a wide angle shot. A lot of people use it for talking head videos, but I see more people use it for vlogging content. I'll just have to play around and see with what I like. I don't know, we'll see, but this is literally almost as expensive as the camera I got. But this is freaking it, guys. Oh, that's not fun. This is it, guys. I am so freaking excited. It does look a little busted right here, but I'm sure that it's like packaged well inside. I'm just like, girl, I spent like a lot of money on this, so this better be freaking spick and span. But yeah, this is the Sony ZV-E10. They do have the Sony ZV-E10 Mark II, but I was just like, there wasn't that many changes that made it like crazy to upgrade, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with the base Sony ZV-E10, and when I want to upgrade, I'll just upgrade to the camera that was over $1,000 that I wanted to get originally, which is the Sony a6700, and maybe by then they'll have the 6800. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, so crazy. Excited. Okay, we're gonna take this stuff out of the side. Guessing this is for the battery that it comes with. Little camera strap. This is the little, like, what is it called? The wind thing, the windscreen. I have one on my lav mic here. That is one thing I am concerned about. I have really expensive, like this, what's called the Hollyland Lark M2s, but I only have like the C applicator. This is the battery actually, so now I have 3 batteries, which is freaking sick. I'm always gonna be nice and charged up, but this is just the, you know, Sony battery, whereas the other ones are the newer batteries. Oh, this is so crazy. Okay, this is insane. So this comes with the kit lens. I'm gonna just pull it out here. Oh, she's cute. She's a little heavy. Much heavier than my phone for sure, and that's what I've been filming on for the past year of my content creator journey. Okay, we're gonna pull her out. Oh, this is freaking nuts. Look. This is gorgeous. All right, so as you can see, it has the 16 to 50 millimeter kit lens already on it. I am so freaking excited. This looks gorgeous. This is what the back looks like. I'm gonna do the little flip screen. Look at her. Ah, And then obviously when it's in the front, we can do a little switcheroo. This is gonna be amazing. Okay, wow. For a long time, I was looking at buying a, like refurbished or reused one, but I just didn't find any that was like, worth the bang for my buck. Like a lot of them were not even like $100+ off the like new price. And I was just like, I'm not chancing it. Does that not look freaking gorgeous? This is Barkley. He has been going freaking on a rampage around my room. Like, actually does not want to sit still. Say hello. Say hello. He's so confused. He's like, why am I being held right now? Yeah, he's a little over 6 months old. I think you're about to turn 7 months if I'm right. He's freaking going nuts in my room right now. We're live. Freaking shaking. Why is this happening? Okay, that's crazy. I think I'm a little... Obviously, I'm excited because of the camera, but also my dog is going nutso. So he's stressing me out a little bit because I'm just trying to have an exciting moment. And that's what we look like. This is my little setup, as you guys can see. I have my little monitor, my little camera, my light, all of that jazz. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to put on the settings that I want. All right, we're live with the Sony ZV-E10. Unfortunately, I bought the wrong cord for my audio, so I'm not able to use my Highland lavalier microphones because, as you can see, this is a headphone jack. It went fine into the camera, but it has a C port on the other side, whereas if I needed to, plug it in here, I don't really know. I need a, I hate how they call it these. Basically, this is a male C port. I need a female C port on the other side so that they can go together, if that makes sense. So this is literally just the Sony ZV-E10 in camera mic. Hopefully it is good enough to suffice me for, this week and everything, before I can find a alternative solution. And I'm using the kit lens right here. This is the 1650mm. And also I did put a little bit of settings on it. I kind of played around with it a little bit. I don't know anything about cameras, if you guys cannot tell. Like, people that are camera gurus are probably watching this like, what kind of settings does she have on right now? I watched a video about it, like I'll link it down below. That's the only video I watched about like the camera settings and everything. I'm gonna have to play with it myself for sure, but I think that I'm gonna try the other lens. This is why I waited to do the unboxing of my expensive lens till we got to this point, so you guys can see, the change in quality, everything. So this is the 1650mm kit lens that it comes with. I think it's like an extra like $100 upcharge, whereas this is $500 on sale on its own. So I actually got this for like, I think it's usually $598, but I got it for $498, so I saved $100. But basically the Sony ZV-E10, another reason why I got this one instead of like the ZV-1F or like other ones like that, is because it has the option to switch out lenses, like the E-mount lens. And this is literally a $500 lens, which is absolutely insane for me to say that I don't know anything about cameras and I just bought a $500 lens. But we live and we learn. I'm gonna learn a bunch of stuff here soon. This is freaking crazy. So it has this little thingy. I see these on cameras all the time. Like my grandma is actually a photographer part-time, and so she like has worked with Sony and Canon and other things like that. But it can go all the way to 50, so like if I want really close, uncomfortable shots, this is all the way to 50mm. This is pretty insane. Like that's some detail. Ooh, I hate it. Engagement ring close-up, question mark? Wow, this is so crazy. It focuses really, really quickly too. Like, I got it the frame, I'm here, we're focused. Alrighty, zoom back out and we are going to be going to the 11mm lens. I'm so freaking excited. Okay, hello. I understand why people like this because you can see so much of the freaking background. I obviously didn't move it back or forward or anything. The camera is much bigger. It's not like crazy that I couldn't like go around with it, but compared to the kit lens, this one's a lot obviously lighter and everything. And this one is the 16 to 50mm, as I said, and this one is the 11mm. But yeah, you can see so much more of my background, which obviously depends what kind of look that you're going for and everything. I don't know. I feel like I really like the wide angle. Like you can see a lot of my back and everything, and I'll just have to play around and see what I like, of course. But for now, I'm very happy with my $500 purchase because I feel like this changes a lot. And especially when I have better lighting, I did this at the worst time. It is currently what? Also, I love that I can have my freaking phone while I'm recording now because it was always so annoying to record stuff on like my phone because I couldn't like use my phone as like a reference in videos. I think that if I was doing a sitting video and I was like this far back, this is not very like engaging to me, at least. I feel like there's like too much going on. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. So like if I was like sitting here, I think I would do the 16-50mm lens, but like maybe like with vlogging and stuff, since it's gonna be like kind of like right here in front of my face, I'm like gonna be holding the camera right there. I think that the 11mm lens will do really good. I've never really used a camera to record videos. I'm very good at the iPhone, very good at making the iPhone look crisp and good and clean. I've learned a lot from recording on my iPhone for the past year, and that's why I upgraded to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. But I just have gotten to this level where it's like, I don't know, I want to do more. I want to be more creative, and I think that having a camera, at least for me, having a camera makes me want to be like more creative and like put more effort behind my videos and content, whereas when I'm on my phone, I would like, I don't know, it also is like such a distractor. Like I'll go on my phone to like record something or like get inspo or something like that, and then I'll like find something else to do, you know what I mean? Whereas with a camera, it's a completely separate item, and I feel like you grab it to be creative, whereas this, it's like an everything, you know? I'll still definitely like record a lot of my content on my iPhone, like with like TikToks and everything, maybe vlogs if I don't feel like bringing my camera out, because this 4K 30 frames per second, it is absolutely freaking amazing, and I definitely recommend starting out on an iPhone. But for me, I make enough money from content creation to supply getting a camera, and I was like, it just makes sense to upgrade if I have the money for it, since I'm making a lot of money off of content creation, not necessarily off YouTube. As you guys can see, I'm literally currently under 100 subscribers, and I got my camera already for YouTube, which is absolutely insane. But I make a lot of money off TikTok, so I was like, might as well fund my other platforms so that they can get a good start, if that makes sense. On the camera lens and the camera bag that I got, I'm pretty sure all in it was a little less than $1,300, which is absolutely amazing because originally, as I said, I was going to get the Sony A6700, which is a beautiful, gorgeous camera. Like if you have the money for it, definitely go for it. I did, but since, as I said, I'm using this camera for YouTube and I have under 100 subscribers, I was like, let me start out with like a smaller camera, like, you know, let's go littler compared to like jumping to this $1,300 camera, whereas all in on this, I'm still in $1,300, but I was able to, you know, splurge on a really freaking good lens. And that's what I heard, is that if you're looking to get a camera and start YouTube, yeah, the camera body is important, but getting a good quality lens right off the bat will change your freaking content and the quality of your content and your, you know, everything. So I was like, okay, I might as well, instead of spending $1,300 on just the camera body, I was like, I'm gonna spend $1,300 on a camera body and the lens together. So that's what I decided to do. Obviously do whatever you want based on what your goals are and what you know about cameras. I really know nothing, so I took my advice from a few YouTubers and I was like, yep, check out in the freaking cart. I'm super freaking excited to be like starting this freaking journey. And let me know if you guys like see this quality and you're like, oh, she should turn up the ISO, or like should do this, should do that. I know nothing about freaking cameras, guys. So comment down below what settings you think I should do for this kind of lighting, because I feel like a lot of times I might be filming in this kind of lighting, like nighttime, because I have a lot of things to do during the day. I have college and everything. So I'll probably be filming in this lighting a lot of times, as well as daytime too. So if you have anything, any advice about settings, or even like any YouTubers or YouTube videos specifically to recommend about like camera settings, then let me know in the comments below. I would absolutely love to hear your suggestions because I have a lot to freaking learn. But yeah, I'm super excited to start this journey with a camera. I'm so like, I'm in disbelief because I've been like, that camera gear has been in my Amazon cart for actually probably 6+ months. And I've just been like you know, I've had the money for it all this time. I've literally had the money to like get the A6700 and everything I wanted. I had money to spend on a camera, but I was just like waiting for the right time. But then I realized there's never really a right time, and I just felt one day I was like, I'm gonna get the camera. Like, it's literally been sitting in my cart for so freaking long, and it's just time to send it. So here she is, here to stay. And I think I checked out the order, or like I ordered it on February 1st, which is super awesome because it's actually my 1 month anniversary of being engaged. So I was like, okay, first, and our anniversary, like me and my fiance's anniversary, is April 1st, and our wedding date is November 1st. So I was like, okay, February 1st, it's time to get the camera. But yeah, I am so freaking excited to start this new journey with you guys, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Still learning where the stop button is.